Alrighty. Right now we are at McCowan Road in Pine Orchard, and we have the Canadian coming. It's just past Vivian Road, so we will see what we will get. Just heard the emergency horn. If you're wondering who is that person that was with me when the Canadian came, that was Colin, YT1. He came down to McCowan Road to see the Canadian today. That was the same place that I was actually planning on going to Railfanning today as well. Anyways, today's 3L1 was led by two F40PHs. And that is 6455 with an awesome K3L Horn and 6439. Today's 3L1 actually broke the record of how many cars it has. It would originally have 11 passenger cars. Today, it has 13 passenger cars. And there goes the Canadian. Yeah, my sign. Alright, just blow through Haver Road. So yeah. Well, there we go. The first train done with Canadian. So yeah. Until the next one comes, I'm just gonna pause it for now. And yes, it broke my sign because these two pins broke off. Which sucks, I guess, because of the wind. But oh well. Anyways, I'm going to pause it for now until the next one comes. Alright, we have a northbound coming. We are at Haver Road because I was just checking the signals until I hear K5HL. Like that. I don't know what's the ID because the scanner didn't go off. The reason I went to Haver Road is that Colin actually left to go home because he was done Railfanning. And the conductor was supposed to show up, but he couldn't make it. So I went to Haver Road to check for signals and see 3 trains. The next train was CM101. That goes from Toronto to Winnipeg. Today's 101 was led by 2 GEVO Locomotives. And that is 3887 with an awesome K5HL Horn and 3140 for the DPU. Today, 101 has 81 cars before the DPU and 106 cars after the DPU, totaling 187 intermodal cars. And there goes with northbound Intermodal Train, you can see here. I really don't know what was the ID, but my guess is that this train is CM101. So yeah, that's my guess for the ID. My guess is CM101, I guess. Because 101 usually comes around this time anyways. So yeah, it's hard to say. Well anyways, I'm just gonna pause it for now. That was indeed CN101. Because I heard it on my scanner saying 101 cleared something. So yeah, it's probably going through suffering now, that's my guess. And the signal is staying red, well, it looks like. So hopefully it goes well. So I'm just gonna pause it for now. Yeah, it just said 101 over.
Good morning, sir. Is it possible to meet you on channel 8? I've got the GPU for slow and 2 cancellation as well over.
I don't know what they're saying, so I'm just gonna pause it for now. Alright, here comes our next train with a K3L Horn. I don't know what the ID is, so we'll find out after. The next train we saw was CM303. That goes from Toronto to Winnipeg as well. Today's 303 was led by a Dash 9 and an SD70M-2 Locomotives. The numbers are 2689 with an awesome K3L Horn and 8818. Today's 303 has 157 freight cars. And this was actually not the first time I saw 8818 before. I first saw it at Bleach Road when the Canadian first returned. And there goes this northbound mixed train. So that was CN303, because 303 usually comes around this time, and I heard from the conductor that it had some -9 locomotives on it, and an SD70M-2 as well. So that was 303. The next train is going to be 105, which is going to have something special on it. So until it comes, I'm just going to pause it for now. Alright, here comes our next train. Well, here comes our next train, which is CM185. 185 showed up before 105, so...
Testing emergency system, CN185, CN3145, 3145 north, mile 37.6, ballast up, testing emergency system, over.
Look.
Thank you so much, 185. You're removed into radio net. About 37.6 balance up came out loud and clear. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day.
Thanks, usual, 185 out.
So that was indeed 185. I guess they're doing an emergency test on something. I'm not sure. The final train we saw was CM185. We don't know where it goes. I know it goes from Toronto to somewhere. Today, 185 had something really epic on it. It was all led by GEVOs, but however, for the real DPU, it has something rare. The numbers are 3135 with an epic K5HL Horn, 2838 for the DPU, and next CITRAIL locomotive, 3935 for the rear DPU, which is in the CITRAIL paint scheme. Today, 185 has 79 cars before the DPU, and 142 cars after the DPU. In total, 185 has 221 intermodal cars, making this the longest train in this video and my YouTube Railfanning career. The longest train that I saw before this was the one in Cedar Brae over a year ago, when it has 202 cars, but not anymore. This is the longest train that I ever seen. And there goes 185 with the CITRAIL locomotive. Wow, that was really epic. I thought 105 has that CITRAIL, but turns out I guess that was 185. Wow, that was really epic. Fast for darn sure. Well, hopefully 105 will come soon, so yeah. Well, until it comes, I'm just gonna pause it for now. Well, unfortunately, 185 will be the final train of the day because the signal wave of there heading south has went back to default. So basically, yellow going south. When it's yellow going south, it means the signal went back to default, and there's no trains heading my way. 105 also have a CITRAIL, a city rail locomotive, but judging by how I already saw one on 185, I'm not going to bother seeing 105. It's probably going to be a similar train like that anyways. So yeah. Anyways, that concludes this trip to McCowan and Hero Road. I'm glad I was able to see 4 trains, and yeah, not a bad Railfanning trip, that's for sure. So yeah. Well, I really hope you enjoyed this epic Railfanning video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye, folks. Hey! Please remember to subscribe to my channel and Colin's channel. The links will be in the description. Well, as usual, I really hope you enjoyed this epic video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. And that will be it as usual.